Welcome back to another episode of Hades, fresh off our last win where we managed to pick up a win with our spear, first ever win with the spear and also our third consecutive win. Of course the other two were streamed on Twitch over at twitch.tv/Endoya. Check it out, you can catch us live there. Let's see what our dad has to say and everybody else has to say back in the house here. Quite a mess indeed it is.
When it comes to disentangling it all, though this isn't the place to talk, right?
Apparently not.
No, it most certainly is not. Though I take it shall not be long before another of our...
Oh, so he does know about our meetings there. He was just feigning ignorance in front of everybody else. I see, he just didn't want to let everybody know that he had lost.
Why won't you sing? You were a legend, mate. Our court musician.
Yes.
Why,
A little bit shy there, right?
My muse, my friend. It isn't harder to explain than that. Have you not had such moments in your life where you had lost the will to chase
I feel
your
you.
passion?
I feel you, Orpheus. Do be like that sometimes.
I suppose I have, yeah. But recently I found my drive again. And that's why I have to get out of here.
And I am truly happy for you, friend. Alas,
Maybe we can bring you
I
a
had
happiness
no
there,
luck in my
Orpheus, unless
own
you're
search.
stuck and
Not that
doomed
I'm
in that
searching any
little
longer, so
trance of yours
I'll
forever.
just be over here, okay?
Okay. I'll do what I can to help you. Next, what have you got to say for yourself?
Saved my life. Gave me life when I was born. Father told me. I don't know what to say. Why didn't you tell me?
There are many things that I am not at liberty to speak of, child. Through my own binding choice. These
Okay.
circumstances are among them. Suffice it to say that your revival required the extent of my ability
I appreciate
and
it, Next.
considerable time.
I never should have been born. Was that what the fates wanted? Did you defy your own daughters?
Silence. Tempt not my daughters thus.
Uh-oh. We're gonna face the fates there later on. Oh, we did get our fish. Let's see what our fish gets us there.
To you bearing a
Get in the base. Bass. What do we get for the bass? Oh, we got a nice little upgrade there with the ambrosia. Very nice.
Here? I heard you finally made it out. What, did you break out of here only to die in some pathetic way on the surface?
Something like that there, Meg.
Long story, but yeah. Boils down to what you said, more or less.
Go. Zag appears to
So
agree
you're
with me.
going back out there again. Well, it's your business, not mine. For your sake, I hope it's worth it.
So too.
It is.
So, hi, Prince. So, is there anything I can get you? Or maybe tidy up some more? Or, I just thought maybe you'd like something to drink sometime?
Oh, you're asking me out there, Deucer. Thank you. That's very good of you.
Drink sometimes sounds wonderful, Deucer. Maybe tomorrow, assuming I'm not getting out of here by then?
Well, I mean, it's no big deal. I mean, forget I asked. Or anything. I'm sorry. Bye.
Alright, alright.
Deucer?
Interesting dialogue there as always. Nectar for 10. I'll buy that.
Let's have that nectar.
Worth it. Now we only have one diamond, so we can't really afford anything here. What else are we looking to buy here? A lot of diamond items here, aren't we? So keep that in mind. We do have a new lounge piece as well, a few rugs. I'm not really going to worry about it though. An oven kitchenette. Various foods to perfection or anything really. Okay, again, I think that's all the course. It doesn't actually do anything. But still, maybe we'll make use of it there eventually. Oh, we did finish a prophecy last time, didn't we? Goddess of Wisdom. We get 150 gems. Very nice. And a wonton ransacking. Ah, so that was the first time that we faced against the dire something? The big poison one anyway. That's what we had last time. There we go. 3 Titans, Banes, Bloods, whatever it is. God of the Heavens. Zeus. We need a double strike. Double strike will be a very nice pickup. We have nothing else that we can really pick up here. What does the Olympian Favor do? Extra chance for rare ones. Raise your chance for X rewards, including blank, blank, blank. There we go. Okay, quite nice. We'll leave it as is. We can't rest it. We'll just go in. Now, what weapon are we going to choose here this time to follow up with the streak?
Okay.
We do have the bow. We have not finished with the bow just yet. Why don't we try the bow then?
Boyo. You know something, Boyo? I think you could do a real number on one of these columns holding up this place and bring the whole thing down in just a few swipes. Boom, boom, boom.
Okay, so you're telling me again there about how to take down some of the structural load-bearing pillars.
Architecture every chance I get. That I can do for sure.
There we go. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Now, what item do we want to go for here? Poseidon. I mean, Artemis with the bow there makes the most sense, does it not? 50 more encounters for this to rank up. Let's go for this one here. Sure, there are other ones that might work a bit better. Bone Hourglass, possibly one of them. What does the Evergreen Acorn do? The final encounter in each underworld region takes 0 damage in the first 3 times foes hit. Wow, okay. So that would work. Final encounter would mean all of the bosses there, right? That's actually pretty damn good. Now, what do we go for here? Prices are higher. Foes and standard encounters appear in greater numbers. Bosses gain new techniques. Foes have higher life totals. Wow, I really cannot speak yet. Heightened security. Perhaps deal more damage. Damage control. Not a great fan of that one there. We do want to try something new though. Why don't we try convenience fee here now? We'll begin our escape. We have been avoiding the shops quite a bit there anyway, so let's see how this fares for us. Oh, we've got more lore.
Must I explain this, boy? Each pact of punishment needs to be properly signed and sealed and filed, rather than pile up.
Well, we have done that. Isn't that what you're doing? You're always there at your desk doing paperwork there. File this far. There we go. Artemis Boon.
Hey, how'd you get your hands on a nice bow like that? You take good care of Coronat for me, so I can try it too once you're up here.
Absolutely. Meet you at the surface there. Specialist stronger with a chance to deal crit damage. Your cast seeks foes. We haven't taken the true shot yet. I think that might be the last one for the prophecy too. It's not. There we go. We can see that that casted some pretty good damage though. Pretty happy with that. So our cast might be... Let's see how much damage it is.
Not yet.
There we go. We can see some pretty good damage there. There we go. So we might even go for a bit of a cast build if we can. Oh, I would love to go there, but we absolutely have to get this hammer upgrade. Maybe get some very, very nice upgrades to our bow here, of course. Look at that crit damage that we just did as well. There we go, nice and easy. And what hammer upgrade do we go for? Fires 3 shots in a spread pattern. Deals damage to nearby foes, damage to distant foes. I think we go for the triple shot here.
Daedalus, wherever you may be right now, thank you.
Okay, so we still do the same amount of damage down our first shot. The spread's a bit wider than I anticipated there, honestly. We'll go for the max HP here. But still, I think it's worthwhile upgrade here, as we might inadvertently hit enemies quite a bit here. Any more enemies? Yes. There we go, like that. We did manage to kill you, and there we go. We killed all of you as well. Max HP, very happy to see that, of course. Another Artemis Boon or money? Let's stack up some Artemis Boons there, right? We have increased chance of them being rarer with our little bonus that we've got.
Crushed.
Oh, almost dashed into that damage. We wouldn't really want that to happen. I think I managed to cancel that attack, or I didn't do full damage. Wow, okay, I took some damage there, that's okay. You know what, we're going into a long Artemis path. Why don't we try gifting you a little bit more as well there?
Lady
See what we get
Artemis,
for it too.
I'm indebted to you for the strength and cunning you have given me.
Zacharias, I don't know what to say except for thanks.
Thank you, Artemis. That's okay. No worries, you don't have to say anything.
In the name of Hades.
Just give me a good boon. Ooh. Criticals deal even more damage there. That would be great. Yeah, let's go for a clean kill there. Now, we want to stack up crit damage as much as possible. And we do have another gift here that we can get. Maybe we can give more to Artemis there. She can be even more thankful.
Fates are being kind, I guess.
We heal up for 1 HP. Are there any fish in there? No, you're all just having a bit of a swim there, right? Okay, we do have a shop, or we do have Aphrodite here, which we will go to Aphrodite. Aphrodite, let me know in the comments which one it is. I believe I've already been told, but that won't stop me from making a mistake more times than once anyway. quite hard to get the right timing here, that's for sure. Now I think we just try and keep stunning you. There we go, look at that. You get close enough and you hit all three of them. Beautiful. We'll give Aphrodite a gift as well there. Why not? When you get them, let's just give them away.
For our acquaintance, I'm certain that my days or nights would be much drearier indeed.
Indeed.
Why, dearest, such a wonderfully thoughtful gift for me. I love it, and I would be lying if I said you shouldn't have.
Thank you, thank you. I wonder if pink eyebrows are at all possible as a natural hair colour. Surely not, right? The number of natural hair colours there are quite limited there, considering the spectrum of the rainbow, I suppose.
In your heart, dearest. Oh, I can always tell. A certain
Some kind of love for family. Oh, okay. What's this, Game of Thrones? Ooh. Alabama?
Inspired with you.
Alabama's known for that, right? That's kind of the joke. I'm not American, I don't know too much. Your attacks deal more damage and inflict weak. Okay, that is huge, especially being epic. Life affirmation is huge there as well. Bonus life gain for max HP. But I love the extra damage there. Extra damage with our trio shot as well here. Pretty damn nice. Now do we go for a Palm of Power and upgrade one of these? I mean, I'm not opposed to it there. Or do we go for another bonus? Let's just make sure that we destroy all of these urns for extra gold. This is always a tricky decision for me. I think we should keep going for more of our boons here early on.
What? I'll give these wretches not a minute.
Survive for 45 seconds. Okay, so the goal here is just to survive, so we don't need to kill them, because killing them just brings back more. So we basically just keep dodging as much as possible. And try and avoid taking any damage like we did just there. 20 more seconds. Wow, this is a very long 20 seconds. Longest 20 seconds of my life. Ouch. Okay, we've taken some unnecessary damage. We'll just seek out this way. 9 more seconds, that's doable. I actually wouldn't mind if we had some sort of cast boost. There we go.
They had their chance.
They did indeed, and they failed. Let's get our boon here and see what we get. Special deals more damage and inflicts weak. Blast damage, reduce damage from foes, from nearby foes. I don't mind the damage resistance. When foes are slain, they damage nearby foes and inflict weak. Special deals more damage and inflicts weak. That's a pretty basic one. Let's just go for a different league. Let's see what our shop has on offer for us. Gold to restore health. Honestly, none of that really appeals to me. We go for some gold here though. Remember that we do have the interest gaining there for each time that we do save gold. Each time we do finish our little challenges here. Chambers, if you like. So as you can see, our triple shot there is working quite nicely. Standing on traps is not advisable, but sometimes it just happens there, right? It happens to the best of us. Now what is advisable is making sure that we get all of the pots. Now the good thing is you don't actually have to run over them to collect the gold. It just kind of auto sucks into you. That little trio shot there, working well. I thought I was standing on the trap there. Thought I was going to take some unnecessary damage. Great shooting picks. There we go. I mean, we're doing pretty well here. Now we do have to also keep an eye out for fish here. Now even though this looks kind of like lava, there can be fish found within, and we do need extra keys, so we will keep going for the keys. So we need 30 to unlock a new area in our mirror there, which can unlock more perks for us. More areas with which to spend our, what's it called? Oh, shards, is it? Where's our last one? Down here. Top man. There we go, everyone's done for. We'll just wait for that to all vanish. 2 keys there, very nice little addition. And speaking of which, here is our fishing spot. So,
time to fish.
We will wait. Take some focus. I've only failed once, and that was the first time I played this minigame. Every other time has been a success. There we go. And I'm not breaking that record today. That makes me feel good about making sure that this one is also a victory. Now, we're absolutely going to go for our double one here. Let's not piss off Artemis. Let's take our Artemis boon to start with. As am I. Your critical effects deal even more damage to armor. Ooh, that's great. So, exit wounds. Your foes take damage when your blah 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 stuck in them is dislodged. That's not bad, as it gets dislodged automatically, does it not? Let's go for the hide breaker though. Armor is usually one of the most annoying ones.
And here I was beginning to think that we had something special.
Well, I mean, we do there.
Look here, little godling. Let me save you lots of future suffering. I happen to be the jealous type.
Alrighty. Well, please don't hurt me there. Gotta be careful of that thing following me. So we keep shooting, we keep dodging. Come on, must be almost near the end there, right? Nope, still going. Is that everyone? There we go. Alright, I don't think we took too much damage from Aphrodite herself. Thank you, I appreciate that. You were being quite immature. Oh, well, okay, I understand that. I respect that. Special attacks deals more damage and inflicts weak. I do still like the life affirmation here. Weak damage reduction isn't too bad as well. We're not really applying the weak there at all, are we? Let's go for the life affirmation so that we can get more max HP along the way. Now, there are no better earns here. We're going to save our shop. We're not going to be going to our shops. We want to get that interest here at the end of this combat, of course. Bomb of power. Oh, there we go. We do get the little earn bonus here, and we get a little earner bonus in there. Always worth checking. Let's see what we power up here. Attack deals more damage. Extra critical damage. Now that only works when we crit them, of course. So I think just going for our attack damage is the way to go. Especially with our trio shot. So
guess not.
That's only healing or doing an extra 20% damage, but if we hit them with all of them, then even better there, right? Electo.
Got to send you back to Daddy now. Nothing
Daddy.
personal.
Only I call him that.
Wish you could join me, Electo. Want me to put in a good word with Father next time so you can come visit us at the house yourself?
Burn. So for those who don't know, Meg is the only one allowed in the house.
Oh, you know, I'd rather have my eyes put out, but thanks for offering. Now, time to head on home.
Alright, if you say so. Ow. Don't get too close. Keep our distance. Is this the one where we go into the smaller rooms? No, it's not. It's the one where you have rage, isn't it? Ow. Thought I was far enough away there. Apparently not. Ow. Ow. Alright. The good news is that we're not taking too much damage from getting hit by these enemies. Still shouldn't be, though. Oops. I thought I dodged off that trap. Apparently not. Oh, you are raging though. There we go. We did take you out. We took far too much damage, but we will heal up at the next fountain anyway there. So, honestly, not that much of a concern. We're not trying to go for a hitless run there. Again, even though everyone would love to see me do that. I don't think there's a chance in hell that I'll be anywhere near capable of doing that for quite some time. So do what we can in the interim. Let's go for this golden touch there, earning a bit for me.
Moving on.
As indeed. Okay, we could heal for a little bit, not really that necessary. Everything else kind of mediocre. We could sell something, but I think we want to keep all of that. Let's just keep on going here, shall we? We do get bonuses for our max HP increases there, so we will try and focus on those as our chamber rewards. No chaos bonuses here just yet. And there's our max HP anyway there, so very, very nice opening. But no, this is a game that I would highly recommend to anybody that enjoys roguelites, or even anybody that just enjoys combat style games there in general. I mean, I'm an absolute roguelike fiend, as my longtime viewers and friends will know and appreciate. So I'm certainly biased when it comes to look at that extra damage when we get right up on their grill. I'm very glad there's no contact damage here.
Time to collect.
So we get 33 rather than 25 max life, and we also get some gems if we do this trial here, which we absolutely will. Now let's see where our enemies spawn, so that we can maybe hunt them down immediately. Wouldn't be standing on the lava. Pro tip there for you. There we go. 47, more than half, but still a little bit weak there, honestly. I don't mind it though. Get some nice rewards. Now, Palm of Power. I wouldn't mind extra swiftness though. What could swiftness do? Extra attack speed? I don't know. I'm not too sure if I know all of Hermes' there boons that he can offer. Only one way to find out there, right? There we go, we take you out as well. Now we just keep stun locking you there. Keep stun locking you. Oh god. There we go. We did manage to get you. And what does Hermes have for us here?
Aphrodite's really something, don't you think so, cuz? Normally I'd stop for no one here, but when it comes to her, exceptions must be made.
Alright, fair call there, mate. Bows drop that stuck in them faster. Okay, attack speed is great, but I want the quick reload so that we can get the fated choice, even though it doesn't really impact our chances there of winning as much, one would say. So we do have money, we do have a shop. I think we go for the money path. No fish around. Sometimes just worth to have a little hunt around. That's not a fishing area, is it? No, it's just a little bit of fire. It's an ambient kind of background animation, I suppose you could call it. But yes, I would highly recommend it there. Really, really great game. Well crafted. Great soundtrack as always. I believe it's from the same producers there as Bastion and what was the other one? I didn't really get into the other one as much. Let's stop getting hit by that guy, shall we? But Bastion was amazing. Great soundtrack. Great game design. Very, very fun combat. Great level design. Great world building. Honestly, just a great game all around. You can see why that was. I believe that was that a Game of the Year contender, or was that just... Maybe I'm just imparting my own awards on it there, because it certainly would have been well up there. Now, Demeter's good. Athena can be very good too, can deflect. Nothing else here that we really want to go to. I think we ignore the Pom. We go for one of these two. Chill can be quite nice, but I think we go for Athena and see what Athena has to offer. Athena, of course, being the goddess of wisdom, she can give us abilities that deflect.
I love snakes.
Oh, a little bit too close to you. I have to double dash when you get close. I see how it is. So again, we're getting close, because that means that we can hit with all of our arrows. There we go. Hitting with all of our arrows means that we do a lot more damage. Our DPS increases a significant amount. Not too sure if we can reduce the spread on our arrows. I'm going to guess not.
Three fates. I've such a list upon Olympus here. It seems to be connected to your own, as several prophecies already are fulfilled. Isn't it such an honor to urge fate along?
There we go. Good to know. So we're both... Ooh. Your attack is stronger and can deflect. Now, what's our current damage there? 116 damage, but this one can deflect. It is heroic. Let's replace that. I think I like the deflection though, rather than the weakness, so I'm really sorry there, but I like the heroic over the epic there as well.
I'm sure Lady Aphrodite won't mind.
I wouldn't be so sure. She was pretty pissed off before that, but I think that is well worth it. And deflection can mean that we reflect some of the damage to the attacking party there, of course. All in all, dealing a good bit of damage there in return. There we go, we can see that we reflected that apparently. And that one there, okay, we can actually see some of them being reflected back. Usually I can't quite tell what's going on. There we go. Looks like it always reflects, does it? Because it said it can reflect, but this looks like it's almost always happening. I don't really know. Doesn't really matter anyway. We'll just keep doing what we're doing. Hope for the best. Some good damage there. I think we even critted there right at the very end.
Where now?
Max HP gives us more. The Pom of Power means that we probably get more attack damage, which honestly I do love the Pom with how few of these that we have. But I feel like the max HP is almost always a safe bet there. 33 max HP, really, really good. Really, really good. Gives me more room to make mistakes, and don't you worry, I'll be making mistakes. Why is that dropping like it's really explosive and spinny, that bomb that it's dropping? Is that always the case? I just haven't really noticed it beforehand. Oh, I got stunned there by this Gorgon. Oh, got stunned by that one too. Wow, that was not good. That was a sequence of events there that can easily end a run if you're low HP or not paying attention, or all of the above. Oh, we do have some of the sell items here. Crit damage, life affirmation, clean kill. No, none of that really works for me, so we'll ignore that. We don't have any ways to buy anything here, do we? Doesn't appear so. We go this way, a shop or a pom. Okay, we go for the pom here for sure. Now, for those who aren't familiar, when I say pom, I'm not talking about British people, I'm talking about pomegranates of power. And that's exactly what this is. No gold in these urns, unfortunately.
Delicious.
But I do like the extra attack damage. Your critical effects deal even more damage. That's quite nice, but again, we need something that increases our crit chance for it to really work. And here we go. We are up against our next boss, the Hydra. Let's see if he's got any modifiers. He does. Okay. Been too long? I don't know. I would say differently. I think we've seen him recently enough. I forgot actually that you are the one that fires those out. Ooh. So we should be able to reflect those back to you if we do kind of... There we go. Look at that damage that we did back to him. Him or her? I don't know. Is the Hydra gendered? Look at that damage that we're doing though. Pretty damn nice. I think that was actually deflected and did quite a bit of damage back to him. Okay, more enemies coming through. Where are you? One over here. Shouldn't be on the lava. You can see that we are doing some pretty damn good damage, however. Keep blowing up these guys, because otherwise... Otherwise they create creatures that then spawn and deal damage to us as well, which we don't really want. And again, this is where getting up nice and close and personal there does mean that we do more damage. There we go. Look at that, look at that. Not even really using our greater call, which we do have a greater call, do we not? Yes, we do. No, we don't. No, we don't. Okay. Never mind. We will look to pick one of those up later, of course. No fishing spots in here, is there? There is not. Okay, on to our next area. We will heal up at the fountain, of course. Not too bad. Half an hour into this video, or thereabouts. 100 gold there stacked up. Very nice. What do we have in our shop here? Restore 50 HP, not needed. A fishing point for 80 gold. I don't think that's really worth it either there, honestly. And we will keep our adamant arrowhead, as we do want more and more Artemis specials here. Another floor to go. This is Elysium, isn't it? It is indeed. Okay, perfect. And money? Money or Hermes? Let's go for money. We're going full money. Maybe we can spend up large there at Karen's endgame shop, which usually has a lot of goodies.
Don't come back.
Now I would like more attack damage here. There we go. Nice easy kills here though. 100 gold there. We're up to 900 gold. A little bit more there. Very nice. Any other gold that we can find anywhere in these pots? Doesn't appear so. Max HP. I'm sorry, Hermes. We keep skipping you, but these other ones are just too good for us. And I do like the piercing elements of our bow here. And we can just keep kiting you around here as well. I mean, we're not killing them super quickly, but we are doing pretty well. There we go, this is where we can get right up in front of their grills. There we go. That's where you want to kind of just group them together, absolutely massacre them, one by one. And I think that worked out pretty well. Now, I mean, we could go here, but I mean, more max HP. You know what I always say. I don't know what I always say, but I do like max HP. There we go, some nice damage there. Just keep stunning you up nice and close. Oh, you managed to hit me there, well done. Well done indeed. So as you can see, I've kind of got a system going that works for me with this one, which is fire and then move, fire and then dash, fire, dash. And I've just ruined the pattern there as soon as I started talking about it there, of course. We did manage to make it work though. We're up to 237 as our max life though. I love this, but this is nice. We go for our extra weapon upgrade, especially if it increases our attack here. If we get extra attack damage or... Ooh. Ooh. Explosive shot sounds fun.
There, that's it.
I like the look of this. And the explosive shot does more damage as well. There we go. 300% damage. So now that we've also got the Divine Strike doing an extra 122%, I don't know if there's a way to see your actual attack damage here. I don't believe so. But if there was a way to see that raw stat... Oh wait, it's locked because we have to drink from this fountain first. Gold or Poseidon bonus. I mean, we've got a lot of gold already, don't we? But then, the more gold we have, the more interest we get at the bank later on. Oh god. Took some unnecessary damage there. It is what it is. Ow. Please stop it. Keep your distance. Now, I'm not a huge fan of the speed with which it is charging our attacks here. If we could increase the attack speed, so now maybe going for Hermes might be quite good. Ouch. Okay, stood right in front of a trap there. That's kind of on me. I mean, we are doing some pretty damn good damage to you. There we go. Last enemy done. We get 100 gold. We're up to 1,000 plus gold. Can sell some ones here. Don't think we want to sell anything though. We more want to spend our money. Okay. We prefer more bones rather than gold. We've got enough gold now. We are lacking in the department here with a few of these. Now we of course just keep going for you. In fact, I'm going to go right up in your grill. Try and explode you as much as possible. Even if we take some damage doing it. We did indeed take you out there. You should be easy to follow up with. There we go. Now, of course, we are taking some damage to do that, but going for that fight and taking it out as soon as possible is the way to go.
In a season, Zagreus. Remember that when next the goddess Aphrodite makes
You don't really like her. Is that just because she's the new kid on the block there, eh? Specialist stronger and inflicts chill. Not terrible. whenever you cast, let's go for our Frost Flourish. So now this is strong and it also slows enemies. Now we could go for Artemis, we could go for the max HP. I mean, is it really even a question there, right?
No chance.
Jump right into that damage there. And again, apologies there if the commentary does drop sometimes. Just got absolutely hammered by that. I saw that. Sometimes you just got to focus there, right? I don't think it be like it is, but it do. Where's the last dude? Down there. Did I jump right into that trap as well? Well, I can't really make fun of the enemies for doing that there, right? If I then do the exact same. Thankfully we do have the max HP though. Anything in this room that we want? What is that? I don't know what that was. Was that part of an urn? Not too sure. Anyway, nothing that we can really spend in here. No urns that we want to break for money. I do think we want to go for swiftness if we can increase our attack speed here, just that we charge things up a little bit faster. I assume that's what would happen here. These explosive shots though are very, very nice. Can't convince me otherwise. Let's not get right up in the grill there. We can take these butterflies out from a distance. There we go. Is that everyone? Nope, still more. Okay, some good damage there again. Now we just go for our butterfly friends. Ow. Get out the way of the butterflies. Our cast is not really doing any damage at all there, so we're not going to worry about that at all. I actually forgot that we had it there momentarily. That's how little impact it's had on us so far. We can dash more times in a row. I mean, that worked out so well in our last episode. It is also an epic. We can move really quick here too. Okay, we would like a shot, but why not go for max HP instead? Pick that up immediately. 300 max HP must be my new bonus there. We've still got so much more, or our new maximum. Still got so much more of this area to peruse. So I'm willing to see if we can get up to like 400, 500 there.
If you seek a swift and righteous death, you fiend, you've come to the right
Through there, Theseus. Ouch. Ouch. I thought I was on the other side of that, but apparently not. Alright, we are doing some good damage here. We are also taking some bad damage. As long as you don't use the Death's Defiance, I'm okay with how things are looking. Whether or not that's going to be possible or not is still to be seen. We have almost taken out the Minotaur, however. There we go. Minotaur down. Okay, now you're going for your little bonus here. Zeus, you're on my side there, mate. Uncle. Good news is that we're doing quite a bit of damage to her. Especially when we get up and close and then just absolutely wail on them. There we go. And the explosions there seem to allow us to attack you from the front, whereas typically we cannot do that there. So, after we got a little bit wasted at the start of that fight, we honestly did pretty well at the second half there, taking very minimal damage. We get some extra healing. How much? Extra 188 gold there for saving up without interest there. Absolutely beautiful. Extra healing, not that important. Gain 12 of those, not that important. None of that's really that good. We'll just keep going with what we got.
Thank you.
Alrighty, so all of our Death's Defiances are still there. And what else have we got? We've got some awesome max HP, which I'm sure will only increase here. There we go, we've got some gold from that last coin there, very nice. And here is why we saved up so much. Now unfortunately we do have the one that increases the cost of our shops, but that is why we saved up. So which ones do we go for? What do we have through here? Okay, not too many poms. I'll tell you what, we will start with this one here. 700 gold.
Use this.
I mean, we'll take it because it's legendary. So they do pull back, there we go. But I don't know how useful it is there, honestly. Anyway, we've got it anyway, let's not complain too much. Let's go for our shop. Now the good news is that our bomb explosive damage here will be pretty damn nice for this area, where everyone just clumps together in small rooms. So I don't think clearing these rooms should be too much of an issue there for us. Let's see if that is indeed the case. That's what I would envisage as I see that we take some damage there, and immediately I have egg all over my face. It happens, it happens. But that was more my own fault there, not paying attention to the second one behind here. And again, once we stagger you, then you're no longer much of an issue for us. See, is this our main chamber? It is indeed. You still managed to poison me. How did that even happen? Alright, we did manage to take you out there. We did take some damage in the process. Oh, where'd that rat come from? We still have 200 HP there, so we didn't take too much damage. This is quite a nasty boss there as well. Only the second time I faced it. I think the last time we faced it was actually our last run, in which we also won. We go for the power up. 420, 420. I'm sure that was done intentionally there. We've got 1100 gold there. I wouldn't mind getting an extra diamond, as that is what our upgrades require. But why don't we instead go for some of these first? Actually, no, we'll go for the difficult one as well. Why not? Why not? Now again, we are looking for our stir meat. Ow. Please don't stand in front of the traps. But let's see what we can find along the way there, of course. We're also looking for the fountain, which heals us. There we go. We do have a shop that we can buy from, though. Restore 10% HP there. That's honestly not too bad. 63, I think that's worth going for. We'll heal up quite a bit there. 33 life every single time that we go through a chamber. And that adds up pretty quick. Now, you guys are all stuck over there, unless we jump over there, apparently. In which case we can take damage. There we go. Not too bad. We head through here. This might be our final room. Nope, we've got a little bit more to go for. Okay, we get poisoned. We then dispel the poison, or whatever you want to call it. Cure the poison, I suppose, is probably a little bit more accurate. We do get a little bit more gold as well from our urns, from our pots. And is this our rat man? Okay. It is our rat man. Now this guy can be a little bit annoying to deal with. As you can see him jumping all around. Now the good news is that he sometimes does launch or lurch at me. So we might be able to get lots of up close and personal damage there. As we can see, he's about 1/3 of the way dead already. Look at that damage that we did to him there, from up close and personal. We still don't want to be taking the unnecessary damage though, of course. So we'll keep our damage as and when possible. Don't forget that we also have the extra 3 dashes, which again is such a beautiful bonus to have. Ouch. He did 20 damage there, so we have to be quite careful of that. And there we go. We did take out the tiny vermin. Tiny vermin has to be one of the most difficult ones to deal with there. And I'm sure that's intentional.
Vermin, thanks.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly what Zag just said there. I'm sure that it's intentional that the smallest dude there acts the biggest punch. Ooh, a duo. After you deflect, briefly gain 20 crit damage there. We don't want to go for phalanx. No. Dash deals damage and can deflect. Not terrible, but I think we prefer the duo here for sure. Now we head back to our starting area. We still have not found our little heal or anything yet. Why don't we keep going all the way through? We'll buy those later on. Go for our max HP. Extra healing as well. That damage that we do here with those huge explosions. Very, very nice. Get in nice and close so that we can just keep staggering you. Destroy this pot for more gold. Head through here. And this run's going pretty quick towards the latter stages. It was quite slow going to start with, I'll give you that. But since we haven't really had as much of an issue yet, we could sell some things. Crits, no. Drop them faster, no. Different league, no. None of those are really worth selling. Maybe if we got a whole bunch of gold from selling one of the other ones that we didn't need at all, but that's not... Ooh, don't jump into poison. There we go, there we go. So staying nice and close to enemies, getting extra damage that way. There we go, that's what we've got. So we've got the fountain, we've got some extra max HP. We've also got some extra gold we have to drink from here. We heal up to full. 1400 gold to our name. But first, why don't we go through this way, see if we get a little boon there from Lady Demeter. Sometimes she can be kind. Not always, but sometimes. We did get you. And what do we have here? We can shop here. Special does extra damage, get extra move speed, extra healing. None of that's really necessary there. It would be quite nice if we get one of those in our next chamber so that we can then bring it to the boss. Goddamn rats everywhere. There we go. We did manage to avoid taking any damage there, however, I believe. Yep, we're still full. 336 max HP. That's got to be the highest that I've ever been before. Ouch. There we go, we got you. And we heal up a little bit by going through these chambers anyway, so it's not the end of the world there to be a little bit hurt. We of course don't want to make a habit out of it. Extra gold, thank you. And we will get our final level perk here before we then go into our other room, which was a Bomb of Power, if I do recall correctly. So these are not any one big boss. I believe it's lots and lots of small... Well, I mean, they're still powerful giant rats there, aren't they? As we can see, they do 23 damage if we're not careful. Now we just keep stacking this up and keep exploding the heck out of them. Don't jump onto the poison there, please. So it looks like we do have a moment of invulnerability there too. Is that everyone? Oh, we got some more coming through. The explosive shots are definitely helping us to avoid taking damage, but it's not meaning that we're not taking any damage there.
The goddess Demeter.
We have for his hair. Your dash shoots a gust ahead that inflicts chill. Okay, we do still want to go for those ones that we haven't picked up just yet. Okay, that's absolutely the first time we've seen that one before. Pretty neat though. I like it. And we head back here.
Could check the other passageways before.
Oh, I didn't realize that we had a fish here. If I ignore that the whole time now, don't fail here. We have not failed our fishing spots. Listen for the audio cue. Oh, it's time. There we go. Scuffer. I believe it's a max of 4. Just like how you can get the same thing in Animal Crossing. There is a max. So if it reaches that max, or, you know, one before the max, X minus 1, and it hasn't been, you know, it hasn't pulled all the way down yet, then you know that the next one there is going to be the one. So you can then just prep for that. And now I wait to be ridiculed there as I find out that one of them, you know, or multiple fish can go beyond 4. But so far it's held true, and so far it's allowed us to get all of the fish, bar the first one when we were learning the minigame there. So, all in all, I think we are onto something there. Ouch. Okay, we still heal up a little bit here. Oh god, okay, don't bum rush into traps there as well. Is bum rush something that you have in America as well? Like, that was always used in the schoolyard. We had bull rush, and I mean, there are many terms of bum rushing. It's just like going in there without any real proper thought or plan. Bull rush was, of course, a game there where you run from one side of the field to the other without trying to get taken out by tacklers. It was very idiotic, probably led to many a cushion on a schoolyard, but it was also a lot of fun. Now, I was quite fortunate there because I was a bigger kid for my age, and by that I mean, well, I was probably a little bit overweight as well, but primarily that I was quite tall, and I developed quite young there. So I had the height advantage, and I could do some serious damage both on defense and on rushing there. Adamant arrow level up, very nice. Your attack is stronger. That's the main way that we're dealing damage here. So we will go for this. We head back. We have nearly full HP, so it's not too bad. And by nearly full HP, I mean kind of 2/3. So it is what it is, right? Let's ignore this and let's just go for our best chance of winning. Actually, let's start with the pommer here first. Attack is stronger. Extra 9% attack damage. Crits deal more damage. Hidebreaker. Hidebreaker would be great, but I don't think it's what we really want right now. You know what? We're going to buy this as well. Now, do I go for a single pom or do I go for... Let's go for another one of these Athena's bonuses. Also make them exposed. Extra deflect damage. We are deflecting quite a bit there as well, aren't we? Let's go for the Brilliant Riposte. And I think it's now time for us to face, as we don't actually have a god boost here, boost here, which would be quite nice for us. But I think we should still have a pretty good chance of being able to sneak past you both there and deal some good damage. Now, out we go. Cerberus has been passed. Thankfully, you don't have to hurt him. Oh my god, so bright. So bright. Apologies there, folks. Not much I can really do. Although I suppose if you've been a denizen of the underworld for as long as Zagreus has, then he probably is going to be absolutely blinded by what he sees out there, right?
It grew distinctly colder just as you arrived. So Demeter
I see. Okay, I thought you were talking about me. I'm like, come on now, I'm your son. I'm your son.
Tell me how much she knows.
Everything.
What? I don't... Wait, this everlasting winter, it's her doing, isn't it? Why? Don't mortals die when it's cold? Sounds like a lot of extra work for you.
Then you are ignorant. Keep it that way with her.
Demeter
risk everything you understand. The
wants to kill, is that the idea?
Worse than a foul stretch of weather. But enough talk now.
Okay. On we go then. I do love how much dialogue there is here too. There's so much world building to all of this. Now we are actually, every time that we dash through him, well not every time, but quite often, we are inflicting some chill. Although if he goes into darkness then it looks like it gets reset there, so not always. Actually we can see if we get it right up in there, we can do a lot of damage. 600 damage there, very nice.
You know exactly why.
So we actually dash away and then dash in. And we do the close range stuff there. And having the extra 3 dashes is certainly very useful. Ouch, okay. I do kind of want to take you guys out before you become a real issue. Right, yeah. Almost gotcha. There we go. Impervious. Now, we still don't have a God's Boon there, but it's okay. Oh god, I always forget about that. I always try and charge you up for a cheap shot, and then you cheap shot me back. Oh god, okay, that's actually the first time I've been hit by that, I believe. Can we actually get damage into you here? We can a little bit. Ouch. I don't know if... I was just about to say, I don't know if we've ever had a situation where we beat you without losing a Death's Defiance, and I can tell you now it's not going to be this time. Yeah, I thought you were doing a different attack. I thought you were doing this attack. Oh god, okay. Those can actually be very nasty. Ouch. Oh, get away. There we go. Oh god, okay, we got stunned there anyway. Ouch. We're about to reach another Death's Defiance here. Okay, we just hide behind here. We get out there again. Get in there. There we go. And we take you out once again. So one Death's Defiance. We survive with 6 HP. We're in the underworld. Surely it can't be crueler than what's down there. But that is a 4 win streak there. So after not beating the game for about 15 hours, we've now had 2 victories on stream, followed by our first 2 YouTube videos there. Also, you know, coming out with victories there. There we go. Very nice. 32 minutes, 34 minutes. We're getting, you know, pretty quick as well there. 4 total clears, a streak of 4. We're only going for our base level upgrades here, but we'll leave that on screen there. Actually, let me just quickly... Oh, I'll leave the camera there. It doesn't really matter too much, does it? Do make sure that we get the Titan's blood. We have 10 of them. And, what do you know? Maybe some more lore to end up our episode with, hey? Do we have any more fish? We do. Come on. Another bass? Miss it. Audio cue. Don't blink. This one. It's always 4. It's a sturgeon. There you go. It's just like Animal Crossing. Beautiful. Another fish? Nope, just the one. We do have plenty of dashes though. Oh, any fish there? Nope. Oh, what's down here? Examine this.
Of fruits and vegetables thrive within the hidden gardens of Persephone,
the
one-time queen of all the underworld. A world of life, far from the realm of death.
Very nice. Let's go speak to Mother before we vanish.
So good to see you again, Zagreus. Since last you left, I couldn't help but think the worst about what happened after I had left. Or soon before. You mentioned Nyx. You don't suppose that she and Hades wanted me out of the way?
Possibly.
I just don't think that can be. Though let me ask you...
Is that because we think Nyx is so kind in helping us escape?
Did they seem trustworthy?
Yes. I knew them long enough to have decided yes, that they were trustworthy.
Hey.
As much as anyone I've ever met. But I also know never to be trusting to a fault. I have to consider the possibility I was deceived.
Interesting.
Especially since neither of them is being forthcoming with me even now, right? And yet, I have this feeling something else is going on, Mother. The way that Father speaks of you, the way Nyx speaks of you, I think they care for you.
Well, they have a funny way of showing it, I think. Your father, so... you have to get through him each time you visit me?
Indeed. Isn't been very kind just yet.
Mother, what if Father thinks that he's protecting you? Have you considered that?
Protecting me? Why, Zagreus, what do you mean by that? As you can see, I can fend for myself.
Well, you're from Olympus, aren't you? But the gods, none of them seem to know you're here, so...
What? How would you know something like that? Zagreus? Ah, curse the fates. You're leaving me again.
Because nobody at Olympus knows that you're here because we're talking to the gods on Olympus. But maybe we haven't told Persephone that just yet, and that's why she doesn't know? Interesting. Alright, much more to be unlocked here, that's for sure. But 4 win streak, it's looking good. Can we keep the dream going? Reach a 5 win streak there. Find out next time as we play a bit more Hades there. Thank you all very much for tuning in there. Greatly appreciate it. If you did enjoy the video, feel free to give the channel some support. Drop us a like and a subscription. If you want to see some Hades on stream, live action, give me grief then please feel free to check us out at twitch.tv/Sandoya. As always there, thank you very much for tuning in there, folks, and I hope to catch you next time. See you for now. Bye for now. I've been Sandoya. You've been great. This outro's been far too long. See you next time. Bye-bye.